Imagine you're having a bowl of noodle. Not just a regular one, nicely cooked, rich flavor, and then you take a bite. There is no salt. That's what exactly you don't want with your videos too. Your color grading is the salt of your videos. So why do you keep it raw? Let me show you how do I color grade my videos. Before we start cooking a noodle, we don't simply turn on a stove, right? We need to prepare our ingredient. And that's exactly same in color grading too. We need to fix some of the settings inside DaVinci Resolve before we start our color grading. So go to DaVinci Resolve, then Preference, then General, and click all of these settings. And after that, go to Settings, Color Management, and make those settings. And then we are good to go. This seems little boring, but these things are very important. Now, we don't eat our noodle dry, right? We need to boil it before doing any of the cooking process. And for me, the boiling in color grading is CST, which is Color Space Transform, where I convert my log footage to Rec 709. This is a Sony footage, that's why I will keep the input color space Sony S-Gamma 3 Cine and the input gamma as S-Log 3. The output color space will be DaVinci Wide Gamut and the output gamma will be DaVinci Intermediate. Now let's jump into node 7 where is our CST out. We'll again drag and drop the color space transform over here. Input color space over here in CST out will be as DaVinci Wide Gamut, the input gamma as DaVinci Intermediate, our output color space as Rec 709 and our output gamma as Rec 709A. Once the noodle is boiling, now we focus on the base. This is where everything starts to come together. In color grading, this is called primaries, where I fix my exposure, white balance. Not style yet, but just to look it clean and natural. So let's rename this second node as pre, which is primary, and I'll go first use my lift. Actually, the clip is quite well lit, and now I will just play around with the temperatures. Now that the base is ready, we start shaping the taste. Curves gives me more control over the contrast, just like adding vegetables. We adjust the footage to get the right balance. Not too flat, not too harsh. Let's go to this curve panel. As you can see, there is 3 dots over here. Just make sure you turn on this editable splines, which will help you literally to bring down your curve very smoothly. Now comes the broth. It's not about making the noodles fancy, it's about making them right. Now it's about split toning. I use split toning to make my color look as accurate as it is when I was shooting. What I'll do is, I'll lock the skin tone. Then I'll turn off the editable spline. And then I'll unlink the YRGB. And after that, I'll tweak the RGB curves till I get my desired colors. Sometimes our dish needs special attention, maybe the special ingredient or maybe something else. Masking helps me to adjust some specific area without changing the whole image. For the mask, I actually use the gradient mask. So I have selected this area and I'll just bring down the gain a little bit. And once I'm done with this masking, I will just create another node over here. I will actually bring up the saturation. Saturation is like salt. Too little, everything will feel like dead. Too much, everything will be overwhelmed. So I keep it controlled, enough to feel it alive and never too much. So for the saturation, what I'll do is, I will go to color space and I will select HSV. Then again, I'll go to channels. Then I'll turn off channel 1 and channel 3. And then I will go to again primary wheels and I will simply increase the gain slider. Okay, quick pause. There is one thing which I want you to give attention specially. Skin tones. You can mess up contrast, you can mess up colors, but if you mess up skin tone, people gonna notice it immediately. Here is what I do with my skin tone. I select only the skin, I isolate it properly, then I mask everything else out. I make another serial node and then I connect it through alpha channel. This way I know I'm touching only the skin, nothing else. Then I shape the skin tone accordingly to the look I want, natural, healthy, believable. Always remember, your skin tone is the most important part of your color grading. If this is wrong, nothing else matters. Once everything is done, I again move back to CST out. As you have seen, I have done the CST as Rec 709A. Now I will change it to Cineon Film Log. Then I apply alert. It is like choosing the final style of the dish. It's optional but helps to push the look in certain direction. So after applying the LUT, I again tweak all of the settings to get the desired look which I want. Now in final touches, it's the garnishing. The halation, the bloom, the grain, it's give with a professional cinematic touch. After all of this, your delicious noodles are ready to serve, and your final color grade as well. If you have watched this video till here, thank you so much. I hope this gave you a clear idea of how do I personally color grade my videos, and hope you have picked up something new along the way. But in the end, just remember, there is no strict rule about color grading, or there is no right and wrong. You just play around with your tools, experiment with your footage, and trust your eyes. And if you learn something interesting about color grading, please DM me down. I'll be more than excited to see it. My Instagram link is there in the description, and also please comment down your color grading process. So thank you so much for watching this video, and if you want to support me to keep creating in this channel, there is a link in the description. You can buy me a coffee. So see you in the next one. Till then, bye.